皆さん、こんばんは。What the heck was I doing? Wait. はい、皆さん、こんばんは。Good evening, everyone. And buenas noches, noches todos. I can't even speak straight. Anyways, welcome to yet another episode of, I found them on Twitter, so they must be true. One of those things that you will get hopefully, funny enough, once I translate them anyways. So, last week was a comiket C100. Keep that in mind. That basically means that it's the 100th time for the comiket. And, yeah, so there would be some newbies who'd go like, oh gee, so it's been 100 times? So does that mean the first time was in 1923? Yes, honey. That is why C45 back in 1945, just after the war ended, everything was so we were so short-handed and so short on supplies that there were some doujinshis that were only 4 pages, and in the winter C46. There were quite a number of doujinshi where my cursor was getting gangbanged. Yeah. The problem is, of course, that there are 2 comikets per year, so it's actually the 50th year. It started out 50 years ago, not 100 years ago. Just so that the people knows the history and how to count it properly. It probably makes a little more sense than the numbering on Super Bowl, I think. That one doesn't make a whole lot of sense either. I'm not gonna say why or what, but that's how I feel anyways. Now, yeah, the thing is, the Comcats, they usually draw quite a large crowd, and I mean it. Day one actually drew about 50,000 people into one venue. So, and yeah, so there are some stores nearby that actually has a special work shift for those 3 days in winter and summer, whereby there's one cafe that actually has all they actually bring in all the experienced people from the franchise for help. So it ends up being the only cafe with everyone being actually who actually are managers, among other things. And here's a bus driver who is actually running a shuttle bus between the site and Tokyo Station. Okay, there are those. This bus is a very rare model, so there are those who are out to actually take a picture of the bus. So those of you who are supposed to be back at home, please ensure that you do not get photographed. I'm quite sure everyone is taking pictures, but they have no interest in you. Oh yes, yesterday was theme was transportation and mecha and military, was it not? However, I would love to have take part of it, but yes, I was thrown into the shift, so I had a friend actually go there. I'm quite looking forward to going home today. Okay, we're departing the dreamland of Big Sight and back to reality of Tokyo Station. Actually, there was an exit sign that someone actually had a sign nearby the exit that actually said reality this way. And the day 3, namely on Sunday, someone actually had a even more evil sign that says Monday this way, or work week this way. Yes, I usually do. No, no. Okay, here's a scary way of him saying it. I'm not that quite familiar with the club yet. I've only been there twice as part of the circle, i.e., he was actually there as a exhibitor, not as a buyer. And this bus, the company only has only 29. It's a very rare bus. We only have 29 of them, so there would be people taking picture of it from here on onwards. So those of you who are not supposed to be here, please hide your face. Okay, so we are now we're nearing our destination. Everyone, are you all are you all set to get back to the reality? Uh, please ensure that you do not leave behind uh, uh your loot, booties, the stuff you bought. It will be quite shocking. And you also have to come into our depot to pick them up. And we thank you for taking the Metropolitan bus today. Yeah, he's one of this driver is definitely one of us. Now, okay, apparently there's this lady who named Bia, who who actually can take this kind of a picture of Yoda Forager as a cosplayer, and she's quite good. Yeah, I can tell. Now here's the problem. Apparently, she was actually out doing she was actually getting waxed, and there was torrential rain, and basically the roof caved in, and she couldn't get back in, so she had to bust in. And I quote, she was using a fire extinguisher, but still. Yep. She had, yeah, she. No wonder she can do a female assassin, was the comment most people say. Now, here's a cute one, actually. Not quite the comiket, but then one of those, dojin type of, mar- uh, marketplace. Apparently, this guy's friend, yeah, she actually had her first ever sale of her of accessories she made. So it's like she was so happy about it that she was actually had a bill the bills lined up, the money lined up, and she was going, oh wow, it's all different numbers. Yeah, if the serial number is all the same, then she's in deep trouble. Yeah, that's a cute one actually. Anyways, dojin means, yeah, as I usually say, it's not about smut, but then it's always means of the same mind, and the publication can be anything of your liking. It's just that the smut usually ends up making money. That's why that is the famous point about it. But then here's a scary doujinshi. I might have said there is a famous shumai shop in Yokohama named Kyoten, and this guy actually did a DNA analysis of the whole thing, and he also actually asked the new CEO for an interview, and he got it. Yeah, he's foodie from hell, over taking a wrong kind of a approach. Yeah, keep in mind there was actually people who were actually making a self-made self-publication of Lord of the Ring dictionary, which was about as thick as a old phone book apparently. Anyhow, moving right along. Okay, this one's kind of cute. Actually, okay, this guy was looking up on a shelf with his cat on the top shelf. Keep that in mind. Yeah, and that's on him, literally. Yeah, the thing is, it looks like he knows that the boss is there, so his human is there, so I think it's intentional. uh, there's a coffee shop in Kobe, and someone asked for iced coffee, and he's got this. Yeah, they're not kidding. Wants to see iced coffee. It just hate. I just don't want to know how much it is, anyways. Yeah, they basically curved out a hole on ice cube and poured in ice coffee in there. Sure. It's only for July and August. Nice. On the rock, I guess. Yeah, that's what most people think. Now, here's one joke that the young people, I guess, probably wouldn't get. A floppy disk. And this one would work only on, if you're using American spelling, I guess. Because Canadian, we spell it Disque in taking after French. So probably working US and UK, I think, but not in Canada. Yeah, floppy disk. So yeah, you have to know you have to be old enough to know 3.5 inch, which doesn't even exist these days. Anyways, there you go. Just trying to feel myself old. God, that was suicidal. Now, okay, there's an AI, a crayons, it's called, that actually draws us, that is supposed to draw some stuff for you once you specify. So there are some people who actually do quite a bit of good ones, and then there's those that are making a nutty requests out of it. Okay, this guy asks, draw a karaage with lemon, by Van Gogh. Okay. Okay, this one, yeah, Paul Cezanne. This one I don't quite get, anyways. Beksinski, I'm not familiar with either. And okay, this one, the specification was the herd of chicken nuggets living in a rainforest. And yeah, he's got it. Not quite what you're looking for, but Oh, and basically, when he first tried, it was more painting type. So he actually added the keyword Discovery Channel, and so um, there's even more going down a bit more. Karaage with Lemon, drawn by Salvador Dali. Yeah, now you know where that's going then. Yeah, Karaage drawn by Katsushika Hokusai. Andy Russo, I'm not familiar with either, so a skip. Crowd Monet. Sure. That's an I'm not familiar with. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Karaage by Pavlov Picasso. And Hokusai again. And Karage's was Lemon with by Baxi. Yeah, that means that it's gonna be one of those murals in the middle of nowhere, and mail. Okay, not too sure how they ended up with this one. This one they asked for the Karage by Michelangelo, and somehow ended up with that. So instead, they added the Michelangelo drawing, and yeah, almost. Now, what was it? Karage by Munk of the Scream, and here's a good one. Karage and Lemon by Akira Toriyama, aka Dragon Ball. Yeah, he does do quite a good meal scene though. That's one thing to keep in mind. And of course, Karaage, drawn by Leonardo da Vinci. Karaage by H.R. Giger, aka the guy who drew the aliens. Andy Warhol. No, I'm not quite familiar with these more new people. Paul Cree, Lovrand, and Felmel again. Okay, who the hell came up with this one? Karaage with Obama, Van Gogh painting. Yeah. Francis Bacon and Girl Eating Pizza, Van Gogh painting. What the hell? Not too sure how the hell I ended up with this one though. Okay, and yeah, you get the idea. The AI draws it, I guess. A fried chicken heading off to Space Wars. I'm seriously tempted tossing the opening theme of classic track. But no, I'm not gonna do anything. Okay. In Japanese, large when you refer to a large volume, they usually say how many that's how many Tokyo domes that it'll fill up as a unit. Now in Malay, there's a unit there's a term isan zabura, which means time it takes to eat banana. Well, there are some other mystery units, including in Finland, proxema, meaning the distance reindeer can travel without taking a break. That's because for some reason the reindeer can poop, but they can't pee while in transit, and if they, otherwise they'll burst the bladder and they'll die. So they have to take a break at some point. Meanwhile, in Germany, there's a mystery unit called Mugesegere. Yeah, pardon my pronunciation, but it basically means the length of fly's penis. Yeah, it can only be used for the insult, I'm quite sure. But unfortunately, yeah, there is such thing as T-shirt with that exact term. So it's not a BS. And on the same on the same token, excuse me, wrong one. Here we go. Now, in Cantonese, there's also a term called the attitude is as big as a horse's penis. Okay. Yeah. There's a good one. I don't. Basically, he's going like, it's one of my favorite word in Cantonese, but I never have a chance to use it. Yeah. You could get in fighting 5-second frat with that kind of a description. Now, it more has to do with the AI stuff backing going to AI. Sorry for the disorganization. I wasn't thinking that far ahead, but yeah, Discord on a Discord thread of for AI, there are quite a bit of comments complaining that yeah, I'm trying to create the AI to draw the portrait of Leonardo da Vinci, and it keeps on turning up Japanese anime style girls. Yes, certain gacha games are messing up with the AI, unfortunately. And here is what you get if you Google image search Da Vinci as is, but if you one wrong word in okay, this is because I'm doing it in Japanese, I guess. One wrong word. I just added the term instead of Da Vinci, I said Da Vinci-chan. There you go, FGO. Of course, that means that you can get. Oh shit. The Da Vinci-chan in the original form, or you could get Lorinchi-chan, as we call it. Even worse. It's just complicated by the fact that the there's yeah, Azure Lane just started having oopsie. Yeah, but now there's a Leonardo da Vinci in Azure Lane as well, so that'll mess up quite a bit. Apparently in the old there's also a complaint people are going like I tried to look up a Bismarck the battleship, And yeah. Okay, yeah. It's gotten it slightly better, I suppose, but yeah, it still turns up Concord Bismarck's in the middle of out of nowhere. If you look up Musashi, it's even more messed up actually. See if I can find it. Okay, first you get the wrestler Musashi, the battleship Musashi, Miyamoto Musashi, FGO Musashi-chan. Oh shoot. And the Kankore Musashi, which me yeah. So it actually does quite get into the search result. Let's see if it actually turns up Bismarck. Okay. At least they cleaned up quite a bit. Just spelled it Bismarck was in alphabet, and they turned up all the German Kaiser and the battleship only, and it doesn't turn up any of the Kankore ones. As I don't know if I call it fortunately or unfortunately. But these ones they filtered out quite a bit. And apparently there is interesting biometric logging sequence in the state side. Yeah, basically it takes a look at your basically you're supposed to have it hard on in order to be able to log in. Yes, it's a porno site. Apparently. And even worse, the guy who posted who posted a tweet here is he's yeah, he's a regional regional Osaka Gin だろうから yeah, he's one of the city hall yeah, he's a city hall member of the city hall. Yes, it is probably one of the harder ones to hack, I'm quite sure, but of course, that also raises the question of what happens if you have ED. Anyways, okay, I wasn't too. I usually don't want to use dirty jokes, but then this was so bad, I had to just mention it. Where was it in anyway? Okay, so if you'd like to try it out, I suppose. Look up a place called Cam Soda. That's what I'm going to say. Adult chat site. Yeah, basically they have accuracy, as of July 13th, CNET reported that the Cam Soda reported that this one actually has accuracy of about 76%. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. There's a tech toast that could land you in trouble if you say it on YouTube, I guess. Okay, and sorry I said biometric. It's actually one rather call it DICK metrics. Yeah. Okay, anyways, thank you. Hey, more. I'm gonna wrap it up and bump you guys off to somewhere I can totally at random. Okay. Ah, yeah. Okay, thank you for coming in and have a good night. Okay, that was bad. Okay, anyone tries it, just report it on Twitter. I'm not, probably ban you guys. I'm quite sure the, Twitter will too. はい。じゃあ、ご視聴ありがとうございました。Thank you for coming in and have a good night. And like I say, I haven't decided who to bump off you guys to.